Hello, guys, and welcome to my next breakdown of the NBA slate on August 11. Um, so, first, we're going to do a quick recap of today. The winning lineup had Burks, Booker went off. Phoenix needs to win, so that made sense. And the whole Aiton thing, I'll get into that later. LeBron James did his thing. Baisley, Marjanovic, that was one of my favorite picks. Was really high on him. Butler, also another guy I was high on. Boucher, yeah, he's really talented. Didn't see that coming though. And Anthony Davis, who also went off. Yeah, they played their starters crazy. All right, now coming back to this slate, we got Brooklyn against Orlando. So this is a meaningless game. Both teams have their um, seeding locked. Brooklyn 7, Orlando's going to be 8th seed. So Brooklyn, they're sitting out a lot of their key players. So I'm thinking Chiozza immediately, just like last time we saw, like when they sat down their starters. Chiozza had a good game against the Bucks. He got 31 minutes, so Chiozza's in play. Then the second guy I like is Timothy Luau Cabrou. This guy can score the ball, can shoot pretty well, and he also got 31 minutes in that game when all the starters were out. Got 33 fantasy points, so yeah, he's in play. And that's it from this side. That's all I like from the Brooklyn side. On Orlando, it's a little tricky. So Aaron Gordon's doubtful, Fournier is doubtful, Ross is out, Isaac's still injured. Fultz got 33 minutes last game. He played really well, uh, but he is a starter, so I don't know if they're going to want to play him full minutes, risk injury. So he is really cheap though, so he's a low risk play, I guess. You could go with him. It's a great matchup, but I don't know if he's going to get the full run. DJ Augustine, another option, got 33 minutes last game. It went to overtime, though, I should mention. But still, got a lot of run. Definitely he's in play. And who else do I like? Gary Clark. It's another guy I like. I think he's a talented player, and he should get a lot of run in this game. So, yeah, I think he can do some damage. I think Gary Clark's a great play. Okay, that's it from this side. And who will win this meaningless game? I'm going to go with Brooklyn. Go with the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, now we got San Antonio against Houston. My Houston Rockets. Now Harden's going to be out. Westbrook is going to play. So Westbrook, a starter. Knowing the Rockets and D'Antoni, I bet you Westbrook's going to probably play the full minutes. Like he's going to get a lot of minutes. Unless it's a blowout, then maybe he'll play less, but he'll probably play at least 30 minutes. So Westbrook is in play, and I'm probably going to play him. Um, I am concerned, yeah, they might change it up and not play him full minutes. They'll be smart, but knowing my Houston Rockets from the past, they're not very smart, and they're probably going to give him all the run he wants. So I would probably just play him, and that's it. Macklemore is 4,700. Don't want to pay that much for him. Austin Rivers, not going to have another 41-point game. No way in hell. I will not be picking him for sure. I doubt it. But who knows? Maybe he will, have another good shooting game. Point guards against Spurs do well too, but Westbrook is going to be playing, so don't think I want to play Austin Rivers. Jeff Green's in play. I like him. I know he had a bad game last game. He only played 22 minutes, but I mean, he could still. I could see him having a good game this game. That's about it. That's all I like from the Rockets. On San Antonio side, this is tricky with San Antonio. They could technically still make the playoffs, but their chances are very low. So I doubt Popovich will try and run these guys to the ground, so I probably am going to stay away from the Spurs side. I don't think I want to play anybody. Derek White might play. Apparently had a knee injury last game, so don't think I want to do that. And yeah, I think it's going to be a timeshare, so I probably would stay away from the Spurs. That's my guess. Uh, and who wins this? I think my Rockets are going to win this game. Phoenix against Philadelphia. Phoenix, we know, has to win every game. They want a chance to get the 8th seed, so they're definitely going to be running their starters. So Devin Booker, I mean, today he had a 35-point game. He seems like he has to carry this team, you know? So yeah, I like Devin Booker a lot. I don't think you have to think twice about that. Probably gonna play Devin Booker. He's definitely in play. Aiden, this guy screwed me so bad today. I had him, and then I don't know what the hell was going on. He wasn't in the starting lineup because he didn't do a test, but there was no news. This test, he was supposed to do it last night, but there was no news that he didn't do it. Came out last minute, screwed up all my lineups. So I barely missed out on cashing just because of Aiden screwed me so bad. So I don't know if I want to play him. I mean, I don't know if I could forgive him for that. But if he starts, then yeah, he is in play, I guess. You got to put emotions aside, and he is in play. That might actually take away from Booker. So maybe, I don't know if you want to play Booker. I don't know if he's a value, but yeah, they're both in play. Just play them both or play one of them. That's about it. That's all I like from the Phoenix side. On the Philadelphia side, Embiid got injured. He's out. Wow, they have terrible luck, these 76ers. Ben Simmons is out. Harris is probably going to sit out. They're probably just going to punt this game. They're probably going to rest their guys and prepare for the playoffs. So if they do that, Shake Milton's a regular starter. But if he plays, I don't know if I want to play him because I don't know if he'll play the full minutes, but he's in play. I like Alec Burks though more because I think that he's going to probably get a lot of minutes. And even in 23 minutes, I mean, this guy can get you 30 fantasy points. So yeah, 4,300, I like that a lot, actually. I like Burks a lot. I think he's a talented player. Glenn Robinson arrived to the bubble late, so I don't think he's going to be in good form. I don't think he'll play a lot, so I don't want to pick him. Mike Scott shot the ball well last game, but he also arrived kind of late to the bubble. Don't know if I want to play that. Um, Korkmaz, we know he can get on fire. He can shoot the ball pretty well, so Korkmaz is in play. Kyle O'Quinn, maybe if he starts as center. I mean, he technically is in play. He can, he has a lot of upside. So we'll have to see who's in the starting lineup. Make sure of that. So, who wins this game? I'm gonna go with Phoenix. I think they're desperate, and I think Devin Booker wants it bad. I think he has that killer instinct. So, yeah, I think Devin Booker will carry them to this win, and we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll get the eighth seed. Surprise me. I hope not, but I'd like to see Portland. But I'll get to that later. Okay, Boston against Memphis. Um, the Boston side, I don't want to pick anybody because I bet you even if these guys start, they're gonna be playing like 20 minutes probably, so it's gonna be a timeshare. If somebody's out, then it just depends. But I probably stay away from the Boston side because it's probably gonna be a timeshare. Memphis. On the Memphis side, they need to win. They're desperate. They need to win to try and make the eighth seed as well. So we know they're going to probably play their regular starters. John Morant's in play. He is expensive at 8,300, but I mean, this guy's getting a lot of minutes and he's going to have to carry his team to a win. So yeah, he is in play. Um, Jonas Valanciunas, I don't know what's going on with him, but they don't want to play him like more than 30 minutes for some reason. I mean, I don't think that's smart, but that's what they choose to do. They want to have a timeshare with him, so I don't like him. Uh, Dylan Brooks, yeah, he's been carrying his team ever since Jaren Jackson's been out. He's been scoring the ball a lot more. So yeah, he's in play. I like Dylan Brooks. Definitely a 5-4. I think he can hit value on that price. And that's all I like from the Memphis side. I think like yeah, Allen's gonna score some points, but he's gonna be in like a timeshare. Clark as well. Don't think they're gonna pay off their price. I think Dylan Brooks is the best play. So that's the only guy that I really like on Memphis a lot. And who's going to win this game? I'll go with Memphis because I think Boston will punt this game. So I think Memphis will get it. All right, Portland versus Dallas. So Portland, I hope they win this game. I'd like to see them play the Lakers. I think it'd be a much more interesting matchup than Phoenix against Lakers. Just my personal opinion. Um, Portland. So we know they desperately need a win as well to get the eighth seed. So yeah, Lillard, Dame Dollar. Yeah, I think he's yeah. After that game, yeah, you definitely got to ride with him. I mean, I think you can't go wrong there. Nurkic, definitely in play as well. He's going to have to play a lot of minutes. McCollum, I mean, at 7,600 though. I mean, he's a shooting guard, so I don't know if I want to pay that much. I prefer to just go with Lillard, but still in play. And that's about it. That's all I like. You could try Carmelo Anthony, but don't really like that play. And that's about it. Those are the three guys I want on Portland. On Dallas side, I think Doncic and Porzingis are gonna play because they rested today. But if they do play, they're probably gonna, if they're smart, which I think Rick Carlisle is a smart coach, they're not gonna play full minutes. But if they do play, then I don't really like anybody because they're gonna be in a timeshare. But I would go with Boban Marjanovic again if Porzingis is out. Only if he starts. If he comes off the bench, it's risky because he's probably gonna get less minutes. But if he starts, then he'll probably get like 25 minutes and he can beast. I mean, I love this dude. That was my play today. So yeah, Boban. Who else? That's it. I mean, it's gonna be a timeshare, so maybe JJ Barea. That's only if Doncic is out, but if they play, then no, thank you. That's it. And who wins this game? I'm gonna go with Portland. I think Portland's gonna win, and I hope they win. New Orleans against Sacramento. New Orleans Pelicans side. They're gonna be resting their starters. Looks like Lonzo Ball will be. He doesn't have an injury designation on him right now, so he's in play, but hasn't been shooting the ball well, so don't really like him. Didn't they just play Sacramento? Yeah, they just did, and he didn't play that well. I mean, he only got 31, so I don't think I want to play Lonzo Ball. I gave up on him. I mean, the guy needs to work on his shot in the off season, like real bad. Um, Derek Favors in play just because he'll have more usage. So I do like Derek Favors, especially if he gets 30 minutes. That would be nice. JJ Redick, he's gonna have to shoot the ball. He's gonna have to score the ball. I don't see anybody else on this team that can really shoot as well as him. I think he's the best shooter at 4,300. Yeah, sign me up for that. That's a great play right there. One of my confident picks right there. Josh Hart, I think Josh Hart will have to step it up as well. Watch out for this play. I think Josh Hart, everyone forgets about this guy, but this guy has rebounding, scoring, and rebounding upside. He could get a double double easily. He's just one of those guards. And at 4,100, yeah, he could be a value play right there. Like that a lot. Nikolai Melli, maybe. I mean, he could also go off. He has his moments. Let's see. He had a 25 in 18 minutes. So imagine if he gets 30 minutes. I mean, against Sacramento, weak ass team. Yeah, I could see it. Uh, Maybe. I mean, I don't know. And Alexander. I mean, if Lonzo Ball plays, I don't think I want to play him. So no, thank you. Frank Jackson Jr. I don't know if we have to go here. Like I said, Lonzo Ball is going to play. It's only if Lonzo Ball is out, then he's in play, and Alexander Walker's in play too. But if Lonzo Ball's in, then I wouldn't play them. So yeah, JJ Redick and Hart. Those are my two favorite plays, and then Melly would be my third one, but not my favorite. Sacramento side, De'Aaron Fox going to be out. Sacramento is one of those teams that I hate because everybody's in a timeshare. You never know how many minutes anybody's going to get. The only players that would get consistent minutes are Barnes and Fox. So Fox is out. Even Barnes, hell, he only got 26 minutes last game. Yeah, it was kind of a blowout, but still, I don't trust him. I don't trust this team, so I probably won't go with anybody on Sacramento. Like, I just play it safe because I don't think anybody on this team even has that much upside because they all split like the usage, it seems like. So Buddy Hield can get hot. He comes off the bench, so maybe he gets more minutes, but I don't think so. I don't trust this team. I don't think I want to play. Um, Bogdanovich, I guess he's next in line after Fox to lead the team, and he does get a lot of minutes. The coach seems to like him, so yeah, Bogdanovich, I guess, is the guy I would want to play on the Kings. Um, yeah, but not super confident on that. But that's the guy that I want. Maybe Corey Joseph too. He's a good player, but yeah, he got 28 minutes. Again, not confident. Who wins this game? Don't know, don't care. to be honest with you, but I'm just gonna guess Sacramento because I hate the Pelicans. I hate both the teams actually, so I hope they both lose. I don't really care. Milwaukee against Washington. Milwaukee's probably gonna rest everybody, all their starters. They haven't done it yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. Even if they play, they're gonna play limited minutes because they played today, so they don't want to risk injury. So who would I want to go with? Kyle Korver is a great shooter, so maybe he gets hot, has a lights out game. So I guess Kyle Korver's in play. Who else? Wesley Matthews? Don't think so. No, don't want to play him. George Hill. There you go. George Hill. I think he's in play. He could do well. I like George Hill. Yeah, that's one of my more confident picks, I would say. But he is a veteran, so who knows actually if he'll play full minutes. So not sure. That's about it. I think they're going to split the usage among all these players, so it's kind of hard to pick and choose who on Milwaukee would do well. Ersan Ilyasova, that's probably a guy. I mean, he gets 20 minutes, but when all the starters are out, this guy always seems to have a good game. So yeah, Ersan Ilyasova, that's somebody I'd recommend. On the Washington side, they don't have anything to play for anymore. They're probably going to play all their starters, but who knows if they'll get full minutes. I don't know who I want to play on this team. The guy that I like the most is Jerome Robinson, probably, because he gets the most consistent minutes off the bench, and he's cheap, and he can score the ball pretty well. He's pretty consistent, so Jerome Robinson. Other than that, I don't really trust anybody else. I don't know if they're gonna. Who knows what's gonna happen? So maybe Troy Brown Jr. I mean, they're gonna be going against the bench of Milwaukee. So if these guys start, then maybe. But this is gonna be the last game on the slate, so we won't know. So I probably won't play anybody in this game. Maybe Urson, but on the Washington side, probably nobody. Okay, and who would win this game? I'm gonna go with Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee bench is much better than the Washington Wizards starters even. That's how bad they are. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and good luck.